podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People.
What's up, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, I just want to say.
Another one. They don't want to see us win.
Sing along if you know the words.
All I need is one hit, overdose on you.
BoxingVoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for pay-per-view. Me.
It's my job. I know my job. I know my situation. I want to fight. That's what I'm doing.
Production.
Check it. You know, fight is gonna be very difficult for both of us.
BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and we are here to discuss the big unification clash between Inoue, the monster, moving up to 122 pounds, taking on Stephen Fulton for his WBC and WBO titles. It's a fight that we've been kind of talking about for a while here and really waiting for it to be 100% official. And it is. It's official. Inoue will challenge Fulton for his unified junior featherweight titles. And he's going to be traveling to Japan to do this. It's going to take place on May 7th, a Sunday, and it is going to happen in the Yokohama Arena. So shout out to Stephen Fulton that obviously got this big fight done. Shout out to Inoue seeking the biggest possible fight, available to him. I was torn between making this show about Tony Harrison and Tszyu, and I figured, look, it's only, Tuesday? We can start fight week for Tszyu Harrison tomorrow. But truly, all four men showing that, they want legacy, Fulton gets the win. He gets the win over someone on the pound-for-pound list. For Inoue, if he continues to win, then he just further cements himself as this monster, and his boxing legacy and the legend that is, the monster, let's be real. I think a lot of us believe the buck stops here, right? But we'll see, man. We'll see. Because when Inoue vacated the undisputed bantamweight championship, he left no doubt in his mind that his next move was to fight Fulton. So it's just, I just like it, right? Because it's kind of what we're asking Crawford to do. Activate that super champion status and challenge the man above. And that's really what Fulton is doing, as the champ in the WBO at 118. He's able to activate that status and challenge Fulton, who happens to have not just the WBO, but the WBC as well. Similar again to Tszyu and Tony Harrison, truth be told. So yeah, but it looks like I am joined alongside Ring Walk. What up, champ? All right. We'll give it a minute. But just going back, Inoue started his career at 108 pounds. Now, before anyone says, oh, well, if Fulton wins, he started so small. I mean, Pacquiao started lower than that. I'm pretty sure when Danny comes, he'll tell us Pacquiao started at like 105, but maybe I could do a quick Google search before he adjusts his mic.
I mean, I'd have to pull a box rec, to be honest with you, champ.
No worries. I'm already on it. Pacquiao started his career at 106. So no one should be second guessing whether or not Inoue will have the size to make it to that division and be competitive, right? I mean, obviously not any two men are the same, but Pacquiao's legacy shows us that it can be done, right? That you can be a 100 and, I mean, for Inoue, he started at what? What did he start? He started at 108. So kind of the same shit, 106, 108.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think you need Pacquiao. I think Inoue has shown himself. You get what I'm saying? He just undisputed in the division below. So I think he's shown himself that he is more than capable and definitely belongs where he's at. I'm super excited for that weekend, champ.
I think the argument that I was trying to make is some people may look at it like Inoue is too small. And I'm just saying, before we think that, we have to remember that Pacquiao exists, and he was able to start at that same weight and go all the way up to welterweight and even fight Margarito at 151, but he won the 154-pound belt. So just giving people a little bit of history before they say, oh, the buck stops here for Inoue. The monster moves up to Fulton, too big, too strong, because Fulton himself, he started his career at 22 and has gone up already to 26, right? At least once?
No. Was the rematch at 26 with Figueroa?
Yeah. I knew he fought at 26 in 2018 versus Herman Ivan Meza.
Oh no, but I'm talking about at this level though. He ain't never fought at 26 at this level.
No,
he was supposed to
No.
with Figueroa. Okay, so that's what it was. He was supposed to with Figueroa. Okay. Yo, I sound all right, champ?
Yeah, you sound actually better than yesterday.
Yo, I was gonna ask you, but I didn't want to ask you on camera, but fuck it now. Because I forgot clearly. Bro, when I did my F1 shit, I sounded crystal clear. And I wanted to send it to you. Like, yo, why don't I sound like this on our show, bro? Because I sounded crystal clear.
Well, you sound way better. You probably
all right, perfect.
You probably figured out the settings.
Perfect. But I do want to say,
I see you rocking your Kenichi biz.
Oh yeah, champ. Oh yeah.
See, I be trying to tell people we don't just recommend them. We actually use them, man.
Nah, bro. And truth be told, the Kenichi Bears, bro, I was up early on Sunday because of my F1 stream, but I was trying out so
How'd
much
it go?
shit. Bro, it went well, but let me tell you, the Kenichi Bears came in super fucking clutch. Like I wouldn't have been able to do it without the Kenichi Bears. So thankfully I had them. And it worked out great, bro. So it was like I was able to watch the stream because I was streaming it from my laptop to my TV, right?
Yeah.
But the problem was I was scared that because it was coming through my laptop and I'm streaming from my laptop that the sound would feed in. Nope. The Kenichi Bears, I was hearing the audio from the race on my ears. It didn't feed in through the live, and I'm
Damn.
watching it. Yeah, it was dope, bro.
That's dope. That's dope.
It was dope. So
Yo, so this is your world right here, man. You know these
I
small.
know, bro. I was trying to tell you, I'm super fucking excited for this. This entire
Are you
weekend
trying to go?
is no champ. Just hear me. This we'll be in Mexico if the Canelo fight actually happens in Mexico, cause
Yeah, I
that's
seen
a
other
whole
reports about
yeah.
Matchroom having something on hold, right? They got like a Vegas.
No, bro, they have SoFi Stadium, the brand new rated where they just did the fucking Super Bowl not last month, but last year, bro. Like that stadium is way more dope than Vegas. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Where is that
Way
at?
more dope in LA.
Oh,
Way more dope than Vegas, bro. Like their screen legit. It's like their screen is the shape of the stadium, so it's like an oval. So it's just one big ass screen wrapped around the mid. Oh, over the center of the field. It's really dope.
mm. So how you expecting this fight to play out? Before you answer that, how long you think? How long before? Not no. How do I phrase this? How soon do you think Stephen Fulton gets out there?
Man, I will hope at least 2 weeks.
Mm.
At least two. The time difference, if I'm not mistaken, is greater than Australia's. If I'm not tripping.
Really,
So yeah, let me see. I
bruh?
want to say.
You gotta
Let
watch
me
the
look.
Tony Harrison press conference, man. Cause we got to review that shit. That shit was gold. I fucking love Tony.
So in Australia, okay, so maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I guess it's 2 hours behind that of Australia, but it's still a big ass time difference. So yeah, bro, I would hope, at least 2 weeks. And you gotta realize he's not in the position that Tony Harrison is currently in, and he's not in the position that Devin was in. They accommodated to American TV time. And in the Tony Harrison case for this weekend, they are accommodating to the American TV time. So there is no really just get out there and, oh, you're kind of on the same schedule because you're going to be fighting on American time. You're fighting on their time. You get what I'm saying? So it is a little bit different. Hopefully he gets out there, man, 12 days out, 14 days out. Get himself acclimated, but I'm super fucking stoked, bro. You got to realize that weekend, not just for boxing, but for me as a sports fan, is loaded.
Mm.
Loaded. We have the Steph Fulton fight with Inoue that Saturday morning.
So that's not Sunday.
No, it'll be Saturday morning, sir.
I guess Sunday in Japan.
Nope, still Saturday. Saturday night there, which is why it's gonna be early as fuck here. It's no different than when
Nah,
we do
bro,
those
you're
other.
so wrong. You open up your calendar, bro. The 7th is a Sunday in America. I have my calendar open.
Oh, so maybe because I thought they said it would be on in the early hours of the morning.
I don't know, but it's definitely a Sunday flyer they sent me. The official press release is a Sunday flyer.
Hold on. So then I guess it is Sunday morning.
I don't know. All I could give you is
I
the info.
I could have swore whatever the fuck came out said it was gonna be in the early hours of the morning.
I'm putting the flyer in the chat.
Yeah, so May 7th.
And I will screen share it as well. see how that came out. Ooh, that's ugly. Let me go back.
I didn't see not one good flyer from anybody, bro. It's unfortunate.
This one
Did
isn't
you see?
bad.
Cause the one Cool Boy posted was fucked up. The one Inoue posted was. I'm like, damn. I just went to ESPN ringside because at least they just did the side by side face. Yeah, that don't look good. That
This
don't look good.
this is what they got.
Yeah, I didn't like that. So I didn't even post that on my story. I posted the other shit. The whatever ESPN ringside. You right, Chan. My bad. My bad. So now you got me second guessing. Is it not in the wee hours of the morning? Yeah, Sunday morning.
I don't know, bro.
The,
I mean, I guess
that's
it's like Australia, Japan. Is ahead of us or
no, no,
some
no, no,
shit.
no, no. Yeah, but it's the report Mike Coppinger put out says Sunday morning, hours after the Canelo fight. So look, that's what I was trying to say. I just fucked up the day, but that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. So look, so Saturday during the day, the Kentucky Derby, right? There's gonna be
What is that?
you only the biggest horse race of the year. That about 75 million, 80 million people tune into that, right? Every
Oh
year.
wow.
Kentucky Derby's that Saturday. Then 2-3 hours later, Canelo fights. Then couple hours after that, Inoue Fulton. Then about 10 hours, early Sunday afternoon, or if you on the West Coast, or a Sunday evening if you on the West, Formula One in Miami. Bro, that weekend is going to be amazing. And let's not forget it's also Cinco de Mayo weekend.
I
So
was
it's
about
gonna
to say,
be,
did you say Canelo fights?
of course, brother.
Oh.
That was right after the Kentucky Derby. I
Mm.
said it in order. It's a big sports weekend.
Got you. Yeah, man. I don't know nothing about the Derby, and I won't be watching that. But the fights I'll be tuned into.
Yeah, bro. Kentucky Derby's one of the biggest sporting events of the year. So I'm just saying there's gonna be a lot of great events going on that weekend.
Or
Which goes back to like for you,
yo, how excited are you for
for you.
this fight?
I'm excited, bro. I'm
Like,
excited. It's
how big
unfortunate.
is this fight for you? Like, is it
I
Ryan
would. This is how
Garcia
big it
tank?
is. No, no, no. It's not. It's not. This is how big it is. It's unfortunate that it's that weekend because it's like had it been the week after, perhaps I might have looked at some tickets or I might have seen if Top Rank puts out some packages, some travel packages because it's that big to me.
Oh wow.
And
Do you
and
think they're putting out
on
travel
top of it being
packages?
on top of it being that big,
Because
I'm actually gonna.
I've heard some shit that on Twitter there's actually a big argument as to who's actually promoting this. I don't know. I got to go to Coppinger's Twitter, but I hear Coppinger was spicing things up.
So what's the argument like between who?
Is Top Rank even promoting it? I think, but let me find out.
Well, ESPN Plus is showing it. I'm not sure if they're promoting it, but despite them being NOA's promoter, uh, or one half of, but yeah, champ, definitely. I think it's a big fight. Like I said, had it been a different weekend, I definitely would have considered going.
So what's keeping you here? I heard you say everything that's happening, but what is bigger than that you're like, no, I gotta be here for this rather than all the way over there for that.
I mean, do we not have a kind of agreed upon?
Oh, you talking about okay. Yeah, they booked you, baby.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see the tweets that people was telling me about in Discord.
But if you are tuned in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe as we're trying to hit that goal of 166,000.
Word.
What's this?
They said this is the hardcore's dream. Let's see if the hardcores are gonna come out, man, and support. You know, why are
Yo,
they gonna watch
you
it?
know who said, you know who already said that they see you guys in Japan?
Who?
Take a guess. We've had them on the show. Another media outlet.
Shit, man.
We've had them on the show in like in studio.
Oh,
in Vegas.
Spit Bucket. Who?
Your man's from Florida.
Just the kid from Orlando, something like that. Brandon.
From from Dania.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you talking about the dude that had the Crawford news?
Yeah.
Ain't his name Brandon?
Yeah, but you said from Orlando, and
ain't that his handle?
Nah, it's like Dania. It's some city in Florida.
Oh, yeah. Wow, he's going, huh? Okay. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
True school sports. That's
yeah.
right. Yo, honestly, like those countries never. I mean, we've had this conversation. They've never. I guess I gotta do research, but they've never been appealing to me.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? Let me tell you, all my friends that have been out there, and I got family that's been out there. They say that's the best country they've ever been to.
But I think one of the countries that I was afraid to go to has just legalized marijuana. Yep.
Yo, wasn't you trying to go to Bali?
Yeah. But they
you got to get married first.
It ain't legal over there. But listen, Thailand.
No. But
has just legalized
it. You seen the law? You seen the law, right? You got to be married. You can't sleep. You can't sleep with somebody you're not married to now out there.
Yeah, I mean, well, I wasn't going anyway based on their weed laws.
Oh wow.
Oh shit! But this article says weed is legal in Thailand, but tourists can't smoke. What the fuck type of weird shit is that? I ain't going then. But we got callers. I'm gonna go ahead and get to. We opening up these phone lines. You know the number to call in: 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. Also, you can join us on Discord and or Twitter Spaces. What up, champ?
They saying that you would love Japan as a car guy.
As a car guy?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the type of money that it costs to go to another foreign country and then just drive their exotic cars. So
Andre Dakota even says you would love Japan.
Andre Dakota's in a different tax bracket. He's been a pound for pound supporter since like the beginning of this show. And he's always flown to different countries. My man, actually, he's the one.
Okay.
He's the one that helped me find my ticket to Manchester.
I remember you telling me. So they saying for Bali, the law only apply to locals. So locals can't fuck. Only tourists could fuck.
There you go. Why you gotta be so vulgar in the morning?
Yeah,
Danny?
NBA playoffs that weekend too. It's gonna be a lit ass weekend. Cinco de Drinko weekend.
Cinco de Drinko.
Look.
We got Rob.
All the Mexicans gonna be out.
Rob in North Carolina, what up?
Yo, what's going on, Ness? Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
So we talking Inoue.
Inoue the monster.
Yeah, I ain't. I'm gonna be honest with you though. He probably the only fighter that small that I watch. Like like the bantamweight and flyweight, I just can't really get into it. Like,
you sure?
He the only one knocking people out, huh?
You sure?
It don't be no knockouts really. That's like, it's rare you get knockouts.
I mean,
but he knocking people out outside of him.
Donaire been knocking dudes out in that division, and he in that division.
Yeah, his reign stopped a long time ago. But go ahead. I like the Filipino Flash. He was alright.
I
But I'm
mean,
just saying, it's not a lot of
Gary
people I
Russell.
watch that.
Gary
Ain't a
Russell.
lot of people.
Nah, that ain't even
But when the
that. That's
last
another.
time? When the
That's
last
another
time he
Gary.
fought?
That's the other Gary. That's the other Gary.
126, 126 and up is
No, no,
probably
no,
like
no, 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 no.
where I
I ain't talking
started.
about 26. This is another Gary. This
He
ain't
talking
that
about the
Gary.
18 Gary. He talking about the
Yeah,
18 Gary,
yeah,
but he ain't fought in how long, brother?
yeah. No, no. I mean,
I
he's
mean, Bam don't always get knockouts, but he be getting knockdowns, and he entertaining as fuck to
but
me.
he ain't 118. He 115. He was 115.
He was 15. He
Yeah, but
112 now.
Yeah. So, I
I
mean,
think
he
I
right.
think
118
He
kind
did
of empty.
he did what
yeah,
Inoue
I
didn't,
don't
right?
really
He
watch.
did what Inoue didn't. He once he went to 15 for that title shot, he going back down to get that other shot at 12, cause Inoue skipped 12 when all them
Bruh.
dogs was there. Ruff, ruff. Yeah, motherfucker, skip
So it's
12.
three.
No, that's why
Damn, they don't
that's
So
why
even
it's
got
three
Scooter
belts
Derwin
gonna
on
get
the
that
line.
Agas in
ass.
there.
That's why Scooter gonna get him.
It's
Watch.
3 belts on the line on this fight.
Yeah, two,
Two,
two.
two,
Just two.
Q.
Oh, okay. I thought Fulton was unified though.
He is with two.
He the unified, not undisputed.
Nah, I mean he is it's 2 belt unified, 3 belt unified, then it's undisputed, which means all the belts.
And
Got you. Got
technically,
you. Got
four belt is still unified. You are undisputed, but it's still considered unified too. So anything more than one,
But you
and
need
he
that
got two
fourth
of
Hey,
them.
one. You
look.
need that fourth one to have the Thanos.
Hey, look. On another note, real quick, y'all see that Boosie in this interview?
Nah, we ain't see it, but we heard about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't watch it, so I
Nah,
ain't gonna
tell me.
question you
Talk
about
to
it.
me.
But
Talk to me. Talk
he
to
was,
me.
he was he was really up there trying to make it seem like Terrence Crawford is ducking them. Like he talking about he said that BLK gave them a call to try to see about a fight with Terrence Crawford, and he said they try to get him to do it without Showtime. He said they try to be slick, but then he turned around and said that they don't have a contract with Showtime. So he's being loyal to Showtime off of I don't know what. He just said they treat him and Boots good.
Wait,
But
he said out his
but
mouth that they ain't got no contract?
yeah. He said he never signed nothing with Showtime.
Huh.
He said they treat him. Yeah, that's right. I got to watch the interview. He said they treat him good though. But he said that that BL. But then at the same time, you saying BLK try to make a fight. But then in the same interview, he's saying like Terrence Crawford is like fighting nobody. I don't know why he's fighting Rocha. He could have tried to come this way. But then he said they try to do the fight without Showtime being involved, which he don't have a contract. I don't know. It just sounds crazy. But I'm wondering why did Boots take himself out of the WBO rankings if that's the fight he wanted?
Because he got the interim IBF. You don't take yourself out. All sanctioning bodies stop recognizing you in their rankings once you become a champion, and the interim title is considered a championship.
Yep.
Okay.
That's just the rules.
So he chose to go to IBF route, right?
All right, but think about what you're saying before you say it. He chose to go the route for the bigger fight, for the bigger check, with more belts. Because if you go the IBF route, look at Tszyu. Just think about what you're about to say.
Not just that.
But hold on, let me just explain it to him. Just think about Tszyu. He the WBO mandatory, but he get a shot at undisputed because he's got the WBO and the champion has all the belts. So that's the same thing Boots doing. It's like, I could go the WBO route and fight one belt, or go the IBF route and fight for 3 belts.
It's a lot simpler than that. It's a lot simpler than that. He held a higher ranking and a higher position in the IBF than the WBO.
Nah, that's not true.
Nah, he didn't.
How does an interim champion? How does an interim champion hold a higher position than a number 2?
But now he's the interim. Remember, 1 and 2 was vacant in the IBF at one point. 1 and 2 was vacant at one point. Remember, Quadratullo Bro, he was there forever.
Quadratullo was how long ago?
That's what I'm saying. He was there forever. I know.
Right,
and
so
then Cody Crowley beat him. But go ahead, bro.
So look, I get the point though. You trying to go after more belts, but knowing that Errol Spence is not trying to stay at 47 much longer, like he's pretty much either gonna take that Crawford fight or move up. You know you're not getting that Errol Spence fight. Like, let's be real. You're really not gonna get the Errol Spence fight. Now you might get the fight for that vacant title when he drop him, but you're not getting the Errol Spence fight.
But if he ain't getting the Earl Spence, hold on. If he ain't getting the Earl Spence fight because Earl Spence is either dropping the belts or fighting Crawford, then he ain't getting the Crawford fight because Crawford is either dropping his belt or fighting Earl.
No, Crawford fight his mandatories like he about to fight. That could have been Boots right there.
But
him fighting.
But you just said that Earl will either vacate or be fighting Crawford.
And brother, hold on. And I just want to go back to what I said was correct regardless. Prior to him becoming interim champion, he held a higher ranking in the IBF. He was number 1 in the IBF. Number 2 was vacant. And in the WBO, he was number 2. So he held higher ranking with the IBF anyway. So it's like, why won't I go the route that they showing me more love anyway?
What I'm saying is, look, he was a number 2 in the WBO, right? Okay.
Correct.
He was all right, but if he's number 2, that means Ortiz was number 1, right?
Correct.
Ortiz took himself out, and Boots is out, and that's why Rocha is getting a fight right now. What I'm saying is this could have been Boots getting this fight. Crawford actually fights his mandatories.
But how is Boots going to know that Virgil wasn't going to take it?
Exactly. He did it before Virgil. He didn't know.
Everybody got it. Listen.
It's like, bro, think about it. Everybody was sitting around waiting for the big fight to get made. So everybody was kind of like on pause. So everybody was just sitting around waiting. Boom. Now at this point, Bud take that tune-up, whatever you want to call it, against Avanesian. Now motherfuckers started moving around, choosing to do what they was choosing to do. Let's not forget, Boots was the first one. He fought in this January. So in December, he like, fuck, I'm number 2, Virgil ahead of me, but I'm number 1 in the IBF. He chose to fight for the interim. He didn't know what the fuck Virgil. Think about this. Jerron fought in January. Virgil's fighting the last week of April. Jerron damn near get back in the ring by then, if not close to it. So he didn't know what the fuck Virgil was going to do. Yeah, hindsight now, you could say, oh, that could have been him. Now you could say that, even though Rocha ain't got it for sure. They just talking, it just been ordered.
They did. Yeah, you're right, but they did ask Virgil in the ring after his last fight when he was number 1 and he was mandatory for Crawford. They asked him, and he was like, something like, I want that fight, but basically they don't think he's ready yet, but he don't care. He wants that fight. So I told you he wasn't taking it, really.
But bruh, you gotta understand, it always plays out like this. Remember, like, people thought Devin Haney, for instance, Devin Haney himself thought that Tszyu was ducking him because they was all in a tournament and they could have fought each other. And they didn't. Why? Because Tszyu chose to go the IBF route. Same thing we talking about right here. You just positioning yourself. It's all positioning. So everybody is on a race to get a world title. And you and your team are trying to figure out what's the best route to that.
All right. And you figure it was Errol Spence route to chase Errol Spence?
I mean, think about it. You fighting on that side.
It's the route that has you closest to the world title.
You fighting on that side of the street. You on that side of the street. Espinoza deals with Earl.
Virgil ain't.
I'm talking about you brought up Jerron. You got to make it make sense, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already eating with you. Bro. You got a big fish on your side of the street. The same dude that promotes me promotes you. It's the same shit. Earl don't put on a fight without Espinoza. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same shit.
Good point. Good point. All right, but I don't know. It just seemed like shit. Everybody going one route that I feel like nobody's gonna get that fight with Spence. Like all y'all going that route, but I don't think none of them is gonna get that fight. Do you think that Spence is gonna fight Virgil Ortiz or Boots Ennis? Honestly,
I don't think
you think
Virgil.
that's
I
on his
don't think
radar?
Virgil's looking to fight Earl. But I think if the opportunity,
He's in an eliminator
I
fight.
think if
He's
the
in an eliminator fight, right?
all right, but like you said, Earl got one fight or moving up. He either fighting Crawford or moving up. But I think that if Earl can make the weight and defend his belts, Virgil will get an opportunity and he will take it where he didn't take the Crawford fight. Because again, there's 3 belts on the line. It's a Texas fight. He's a Texas guy. Earl's a Texas guy. The shit just makes sense, man. It's
Didn't
prize
they fight in
fighting.
the
I got
amateurs
you.
before?
They
got
fought
you.
in the
I got you.
amateurs.
But hey, look, I got you. But what I think is
Didn't
really
he make him
happen is
cry? Didn't he say he made him cry?
That's what Earl said.
Look, hey, look. What I think is smart too, and what I think is gonna happen is all them young guys is gonna end up fighting each other for vacants over there.
Probably
Instead
not
of,
each other for vacants. Probably for unifications.
yeah, for you. That's what I meant.
Like whoever
think-
wins the
nah, I
Stenonius
think-
fight, they'll get elevated. Whoever wins Virgil versus Stenonius, they'll get elevated to super champion if Earl really vacates. That's how it works.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. If he vacates, then they just get the belt. Nah, they gotta fight for him still, right?
Nah, bruh. They already fighting for that. That's what they fighting for. They fighting for the right.
So
let me just finish the
currently-
sentence. They
currently,
fighting
yeah,
for the
no, I'm
right
just saying-
to fight Earl. That's what they fighting for. The right to fight Earl. And the winner of that fight gets the regular belt, which Stenonius already has, which is the champion. That's why Stenonius gotta fight Virgil, because only the regular champion gets the mandatory.
Yeah, you're right. If you don't fight your mandatory, you just gotta give him the belt. Can't wait. I got you. You're right.
But right now, if Earl move up, right now, like if he vacate right now, when Stenonius fight Virgil, it's gonna be for the full title.
Yeah.
When Boots next step into the ring is gonna be for the full title, because as interim or regular champs, they'll be elevated.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. That's all I got, man.
You know who won't
Hey,
get
y'all hit the like and
elevated?
subscribe, man.
You know who won't get
Who won't?
elevated? Rocha.
Virgil.
Who that?
Rocha. If Earl vacate, Rocha don't get elevated. He's still just the number 1. See?
You mean the Crawford? You mean the Crawford?
No, I mean
No,
if Earl Spence vacates, Crawford still got his belt. Rocha's still in his
Right.
position. Everybody else moves up.
And even Virgil, you was talking Virgil. Virgil still not in position. It's Stenonius.
Well,
so he would have to beat Stenonius. He would have to beat Stenonius.
Yeah, but that fight is happening.
I hear you.
That
but
fight's
I'm
happening
saying
in what,
until then,
April, right?
I hear you. Yeah, so another 2 months. I hear you. I'm just saying until then, it would be Stenonius who would be elevated, not Virgil.
Is it April or May, Danny?
Oh yeah. No, April 29th.
But Rob, North Carolina.
Shot anyway, though.
I appreciate you.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Maybe.
That was fun, even though we supposed to be talking to Inoue. Where the hardcore's at, man? This fight finally got made. See, people only care about drama. They only care like, oh, is Al Heyman really going to let him fight? Is Al really going to let him fight? Now the fight. Y'all got the fight. Where the call is at? Where everybody that love this fight? I knew it. I should have been talking about my boy Tony, man. Did you see the press conference?
Nah.
All right, I'm going to send it to you, bro. You got to see this shit, bro.
Yo, why they did a press conference already? It's
It ain't a
Tuesday.
press conference. It was like a face-off. That shit was fire.
Oh, at the Creed 3 premiere in Australia?
I don't know. Where is that, man? You know, I don't keep up with the times, but that shit was fire.
No, I mean I just figured you'd be able to tell
Fox
it was a
Sports
Creed 3 movie
Australia.
premiere. But yeah, I did see them face off over the weekend at the Creed 3 premiere in Australia. I saw
Check this
that.
out in the pre-pro. See if you've seen this. T minus now. Bruh, I love Tony. I've been on Tony, man. I just want you to know. I've been on Tony, you know what I'm saying, since 2014, February. You know, him and Emmanuel Stewart took on Grady Brewer. And I knew Grady Brewer because I believe he upset Fernando Guerrero on ESPN Friday Night
Oh no,
Fights.
this a whole sit down. This like some Max Kellerman
Nah, that shit
HBO
was
type
fire.
shit.
That shit was fire. Tony
Yeah,
out
I gotta sit
there.
down. No. When I said I saw them face off, that shit's called face off. That episode I'm gonna check out for sure. But no, I legit saw them face off. It was a Creed 3 movie premiere in Australia, and they had Tony and Tim Tszyu face off there.
Bruh, Tony out here with the Croc Uggs. It's like open. What? It ain't even Crocs, cause Crocs is Crocs. What the fuck is that shit called, man? When the back out. Remember, like Enrique Balenciaga, where you ain't got no heel, with the heel out. I mean, the heel is there, but it's
You
like
talking about the
slip-ons.
slip-ons?
It's like
Yeah, slip-ons.
he got
Yeah.
slip-on Uggs, B. He just lounging. You gotta watch
Oh,
that
he got the
episode,
UGG slippers. That's all they are. UGG slippers, brother. That's the
bruh.
let me tell you something.
Them
No,
shits
let me
look
tell you
like
something.
moccasins.
Bro, let me tell you something. I started working at UGG in 2015, right? And my dad clowned me because it was like we had to wear Uggs to work.
Oh
So my
wow.
dad clowned me and shit, and I bought him a pair of UGG slippers before I quit. You know, got my discount, bought him a bro, cause he a truck driver. I'm like, yeah, pop, so you'll be comfortable. Yeah, that motherfucker say them the most comfortable things he ever put his feet in, champ.
Yo, my daughter bought me 2 pairs of Uggs. Them shits wasn't that serious, man. I ain't even trying to hate on
Tripping,
the story. I'm just being real. Like, I
tripping.
don't know. I guess when I came up, Uggs was for girls only. Them shits turned unisex when I was like old, and I'm like, oh shit, they doing unisex
Why you
Uggs,
hating, champ? Why you hating?
bruh. I'm not. I'm actually like my man. It looked like he wearing long johns, black long johns.
I gotta go check it out now because the way
No,
you talking.
Tony on next level. He in black long johns or some tight ass joggers and a wife beater in UGG slippers with the Detroit hat and the
With the
buffs.
buffs on, with the buffs on.
And
Yeah, those are Uggs, brother. I
talking
love it.
hella
I
greasy,
love it. He
but
finna whoop ass.
he talking hella greasy but realistic. He like, bruh, how you get to the Super Bowl and you ain't even playing the playoffs?
I gotta go check this shit
That
out.
shit
I
was
gotta go check this shit
hilarious,
out.
man. I mean, I love me some Tony, bruh. I just hope he don't let us down. He talking about somebody sent me another clip. Like, yo, Tony ain't letting us down. He talking about, yeah, I know all my guys is betting on me. Know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my running. I'm like, Tony, don't you be fucking lying to me. Don't you lie to me, man. Shit, yo, we is betting on. I already put a long play on him,
I ain't
too.
picking in no way, Lord Van. I ain't picking in no way. Fuck you talking about. I ain't picking in no way.
Why not?
You know.
Why
I
not?
saw. Look, bro. I saw.
They
I
say the
saw.
fight with Brandon
I
Figueroa
saw
was tight.
Fulton. Look, I saw Fulton in camp with a prime Frampton, and I knew then. I'm like, yo, he gonna be problems, and I just think that he a
How
true
long ago was that?
122 pounder. Years ago, bro. That shit was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I first started, like I had just started working for you, champ. For real, for real. We had just met. Probably within the first 6 months I seen that camp.
Blessed. You've been in all the
Yeah,
big shit.
shout out to Mr. Gibbs, man.
Bruh, shout out to Hardin. I was watching the Marlon Wayans interview and motherfucking DJ Envy had the Hardin hat on.
Yo, yeah, shout out to Envy. I didn't even know he was part of the Hardin fam until we had that MLK thing going on.
Yeah. Ron Boy Fresh, what up?
Yo, what's up, Slim? What's up with y'all boys, man?
Chilling. Just talking
You
boxing.
already know. Best fight made so far in boxing is made, man. It is what it is. Special shout outs to my man, my Philly bull, Fulton for getting the job, for getting this shit made. Um, Best fight. I got Fulton by decision. Man, I'm excited, man. This that real shit. All that other soft shit y'all was talking about, man. Fuck the welterweight division. That shit garbage. Um, You already know I've been consistent. Fuck the welterweight division. Look at it. Motherfuckers love that soap opera shit. Y'all love that shit, but y'all get paid for it. I don't. So it makes sense for y'all to talk about it. I don't like talking about it. Shit soft. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not telling people to bet on this. This is gonna be a good fight. I'm just saying. I'm betting on Fulton. I'm betting with Fulton on this. But it's gonna be a good ass motherfucking fight, Slim. This is gonna be a good motherfucking fight. I'm trying to tell you. And this, yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped off this shit. I know Danny, but Ness, what you looking like? Who you got on this? Because I don't think I heard you.
I mean, I'm gonna go Fulton. I'm always
Oh, okay, all
well,
right.
I can't say that. I was about to say I always go with the bigger man, but I did rock. The only time I didn't go with the bigger man was with Rigondeaux and Canelo. And Rigondeaux let me down. Canelo didn't.
All right, but yeah, I'm excited for this Fulton shit. That shit gonna rock off. Just make sure keep hyping. And I'm not a monster hater. 'Cause a lot of people hate Inoue. They think he's overrated. Inoue is not overrated. He is as good as
He said, and
advertised.
you why?
Don't That motherfucker is good. He is as good as over. He is as good as over advertised, Mo. I ain't no bullshit. Just make sure everybody give my youngin cool boy his credit when he get this W. Yeah, but I saw the interview with Tony. All right, now let's get to it, man. What we really think? I'm gonna put Tony. I'm really rooting on Tony on get this. I need Tony to pull this shit out, Mo.
No,
I
I'm
really
all in.
do.
I'm
I
all
need.
in on Tony. I can't even front. I'm biased
I
though.
mean, sure, I ain't gonna ask for you, but all right. So I'm gonna put Tony in some of these parlays, but I'm rooting for Tony. But it's something about these motherfuckers on that boat, man. I don't know, man.
He
That boat
got
might have
there.
relaxed him too much.
He got there early too. He got there early. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
know. I know he been chilling, but he was chilling. He said he been chilling. So I was like, I don't chill too much now because it's looking like these motherfuckers trying to knock him out. They like straight up saying we gonna knock him out.
Nah,
And
and it
Timmy ain't doing all that.
it's crazy
Yeah, go ahead.
because cause Tony feel like, yo, why am I here? Y'all fucked up. But at the same time, he not thinking about it like, yo, why did they pick me? They must see
Yeah,
something.
exactly. And that's what I told you. What have I been saying, man? I was like, it's something about Team Zoo. They see something in this boy. I don't see it. I'm telling you, I don't see the shit yet.
I
There
mean,
is something
everybody
about the
know
way
what
they
it
move it.
is. Everybody know Tony Tank, man. It's either the tank or the chin, and that's all.
No,
That's
it's just not even Tony though, Slim. Like you gotta understand the way that they move in Tim is on some savage shit. Like
savage.
literally,
No,
yeah,
no,
Slim.
no,
They want
no,
they
no.
no they no they the way they moving him is look, Tim ain't that good, but for some reason they think he can beat everybody.
I
You know Tim ain't that good.
why are you saying that? Because they took this fight. This is the only reason you saying that. Because the last, like everything. I mean, Terrell Gache is the
I don't think
biggest
the good. I
name.
don't think the Terrell good shit. I don't think Terrell good. But what I'm saying is they want to fight everybody. You understand what I'm saying? They're not faking. They're not doing what Jaime McGee and them do. They want to fight
I
everybody.
mean, but
They want to fight. When they get their opportunity, they
they ain't
will do it.
prove that.
That's
They
what I'm
ain't
saying.
prove that till
No,
now. This is showing
no,
us
but
you want
they've
to
been
fight
called.
everybody.
No, no. They've been calling out everybody, and as soon as they got the opportunity, they got it. That's all I'm saying. We have fighters that call out everybody, but don't when they get the opportunity, they never take it. It's always some bullshit. That's all I was saying, Mo. You dig what I'm telling you? Because I
I hear
really
you.
don't see.
I guess I
Yeah,
ain't
I really
follow it
don't
that
see.
closely. Like I ain't never see.
Yeah, Tim been calling out team that No Limit and Team Zoo been calling out motherfuckers for like 2 years. They was like, we fighting whoever when opportunity is. Remember, they were talking about fighting Tony last year.
No, you're
They
right.
been wanted to
Tony
fight
Tony
Tony.
definitely brought that up and said that they wanted to
Yeah,
fight him,
they
but things
been
didn't
wanted to
work
fight
out
Tony.
then.
Right. And I was like, why the fuck they want to jump this motherfucker out here like that? I don't see it, but it's something they see in Tszyu, and I respect them the way they moving him, man. It's some savage shit because I don't see how he win this fight, but they going for the knockout. They
Bruh,
really
and he a
confident they gonna
favorite
knock him
like a
out.
motherfucker. He a favorite like a
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah,
too.
exactly. That's why I'm bringing that up. I'm like, Slim, what you think on this shit? I'm going with Tony all the way, but I'm like, I'm having. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
no,
gonna bet my bread,
I
but
locked my shit in last week before that shit spiked because I know it's about to
yeah, I got
change.
one. Yeah, well, I got fucked up because I had him in a parlay with a basketball team. So that didn't play out. So I got to redo my shit. But yeah,
No,
Mo, that's all I gotta
bro.
say,
I
man.
got him
Yeah,
locked
go ahead.
in. I got him locked in with Pacheco, who is no way he don't get the fucking win. And
Oh yeah,
then
yeah. That's
and
KO.
then
You got that by knockout, right?
no, I ain't even fuck around. I left it money line. Then I picked
Money line. All
Brandon.
right, that's cool. That's cool.
Then I
Yeah, that's
picked
cool.
Brandon from last week by decision, so that's already the win. I just need
Right.
Tony. I just need Tony to win, and that shit triples my motherfucking kitty.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Tony in, but like I said, my parlay fucked up. So with a basketball, I threw him in there with a basketball
I'm
team. I can't
actually
remember what
all
team.
in. I bet that same bet on two different sites though. I'm all in on that same bet, man. So he got it up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and
When he said that
Yo,
one part,
all I'm gonna say is tune in
go ahead.
Friday for the
Go ahead,
betting
man.
show, cause
Yeah,
we got a
I am.
parlay cooking. I got a parlay cooking. I've been doing my homework since Saturday.
Yeah.
bruh, all I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
say is
Yeah.
for that one clip where he was like, nah, for my dudes, I know y'all betting on me. Believe me, I'm running. I'm like, yo, he fucking listening to me. He talking directly to me.
Right.
He talking
Yeah, I
directly
saw that.
to me, man. Cause I'm like, bruh, that's what I like. We interviewed his brother / trainer. So I'm asking his brother. I know he had to watch. I'm asking like, is it the chin or is it the stamina?
No, and let me tell you, everybody saw that interview. Everybody saw that
Right.
shit with LJ. I can't tell you, I ain't even gonna say who, but I was watching some sparring the other day, and my man say, yo, how long you been fighting? Cause I seen y'all giving LJ some advice. You trying to give me advice? Bro, I'm telling you, numerous people
Yeah,
have
I
came up
need
to me
Tony to
on
pull
that
this
shit.
off though.
So he
I'm
talking
with
to
Tony
us,
all the
man.
way on this one. I'm with you. I'm with y'all. I'm with Tony all the way on this. I just can't. But that motherfucking Tszyu scare me. They team, man. They see something. I don't know, but it'd be like that.
I
But
don't see nothing. I'm with
yeah.
Tony when he said you average, you basic, and I don't mean that disrespectful. He just saying he's like he broke it down so good. He like, bruh, I could go to any
he
city,
wasn't lying.
any country, any gym, and someone can mimic you, Tim.
Yeah, he's not lying.
He said I'm 1-1. Can't nobody
That's
mimic me.
true.
Oh man, his
That is
confidence
true.
is next level, man. I just hope
Yeah,
he don't
yeah,
shit
yeah,
the
yeah.
bed. He got me
Yeah.
hype. Like
Yeah, you ain't lying, Slim.
I was watching that
I'm
shit
going through
this
my shit right now.
morning. I was watching that
Yeah.
this morning. I'm like, damn, I should have did the show on that shit. Like, cause that shit had me
But
hype.
then I watched Tony shit, right? And then I turned to watch Tim shit. Them motherfuckers different. They just like, hold up, man. We gonna stop this motherfucker. Like I was like, oh
I don't know.
shit.
I ain't
They
seen.
like
Only thing I seen in Tim is like he's very good at controlling his emotions, and even though like he didn't show emotions, I still took that as Tony was under his skin. Cause you know,
think so? I think
hell
his
yeah,
thing
man.
was
Come on, man.
his thing was
He
this.
said Tony.
I like
Bruh, Tony is so good. Danny, this man was like,
No,
yo,
no.
where HR at?
Yeah.
The managers,
Right.
the
Yeah.
promoters,
Nah,
somebody
Tony was
fucked
doing his
up.
shit.
Somebody,
Yeah,
man, he
Tony was
Man,
doing
you got
his
me
shit, but
wanting to get
Tim
off the show to go watch that shit, man.
No, look at that shit. That shit was vicious. But Tim said one thing. He was like, man, look, man. We don't have to boxers don't have to have this animosity, man. I'm just coming here to do a job. I'm just gonna knock them out and we're gonna keep it pushing. It's not personal.
Nah,
that's the way I looked at it, how Tim turned it.
Tony hurt his feelings. Tony hurt his feelings. Tim looked at him
Yeah, you
dead
think so?
ass. He looked at him dead in his eye. He was like, so you don't think I deserve to be here?
Tony, man.
He was like, Tim looked right at Tony and was like, so you don't think I deserve to be here? Tony was like, hell no. Hell no. Who you beat?
And right. But what was Tim's
Yo, I
response?
gotta
He
go
was like,
see
okay.
this shit, man. Hold on.
Yeah, Tim
No, that
response.
shit was vicious.
Tim response was like, "Oh well, I beat Terrell Gachet." He said, "And that's one win. That's the one win I give you respect." And the first time you came over, and he said the first time you came over across the pond and you fought one of us, he put you on your ass.
But no, that shit was thorough. No, Daddy, you gotta look at that shit. But I'm out, Slim. Yeah, that shit was thorough as a motherfucker, Mo. I'm out. I'll check y'all later.
That's promotion, man. But that's Tony Harrison. See, not every fighter is going to talk like Tony. Not every fighter is going to promote like Tony. But more fighters need to they need to see that, and that's how you hype a fucking fight up.
I ain't even heard them speak a word, but they got like the wide shot, so both of them are on the screen. Tony just kicked back with the Uggs, the Cartier buffs on, the Detroit hat on, the white beater, and Tim got the Louis Vuitton sneakers on.
Let me get to Phoenix. Go ahead.
Tony by a landslide.
I hope, bro. I got decent dollars on it that return even more decent dollars. I hope. For real. That shit will put my kitty on Bovada real nice. Real nice. That three-way parlay is paying. Kentrell and Phoenix, what up?
Yo, what's good? It's been ages, man. I've been in class. I ain't been able to listen to y'all like that. But I gotta talk my shit, man. Super Bad is about to go there and do that boy Super Bad, man. I was so surprised. Like, listen to their little face-off. Tony Harrison could have said, "You a bitch" to Tszyu face, and Tszyu can be like, "Yeah, you know what? I can see why you would say that." And I don't know what
Yo, it's funny because that was his line. He was like, "I can see why Tony's saying that, but yo, you hilarious. That was true."
I don't know what it is with Australian fighters or people that's not from America, man. Maybe I'm Americanized. I mean, I lived in the UK for a little bit, but they have no balls. Like, I swear to you, when I live in the UK, I took a loan out to bet $5,000 for Dillian White to beat Alexander Povetkin. I don't know what it is about, like, these other countries. They just don't got no mean streak in them. Can you imagine if Tszyu win and he fight Jamel Charlo, how boring that press conference would be? Charlo would say, "I'm gonna beat your ass," and Tszyu would be like, "Yeah, you probably would." So, man, I think the sport of boxing needs Tszyu to lose because he's so boring, man. He's so forgettable. He don't really, I don't know, like, listen to him talk. Just a couple of times I heard, I was just like, "Yeah, bruh, are you even really talking? Like, you don't even want to buy the fight." Tony Harrison, though, like, yeah, I'm going to beat your ass. How are you going to fight the only man that beat the man that you're trying to fight right now? So I like Tony Harrison talking this shit, man. I really hope he pull it off because I want to see, if I was Tony Harrison and I pull this off, I'll fight Charlo one time, then I'll retire. After I beat Charlo again, I'm out the game. You don't get no rematch.
Nah, man, he too young. How old is Tony right now? You wildin'. Tony is 32. He can't. Yo, he gotta at least fight Crawford or something. Cause if you undispute and beat Charlo, at least fight Crawford or something. Like, you kidding me? How you gonna go out at 33, 34? Crawford 35 still fighting. No way, Jose. It's money to be made.
I mean, but he said that he ain't really. It's hard for him to get up for fights like that. That's why.
Right, he gonna get up for Crawford. He gonna get up for Crawford. He gonna understand what he got across the street from him, or he gonna get up for Earl. What? That's a big fight. Earl moving up to 54. What? He beats Charlo. Now the stablemate want a piece. What? That man, no. Do not put retirement in the air if he beat Charlo. Nah. I don't think it's over. But I mean, look, to each his own. That's your opinion and what you would like his career to go. I just would like him to make a little bit more money. And if you make it to the point where you beat Charlo and you are free to do something, don't vacate. Get that one voluntary undisputed defense versus the biggest name possible.
I mean, I just don't. I think the only person that can make him get up right now, from what he said, because he said it'd be hard for me to be motivated. That's why he'd be like, he don't be getting up like that. I think beating Charlo is the only thing that he want to do in the sport of boxing, because he said that since he trained Bumgarner and she became undisputed, he want to try to become undisputed one more time. I just don't. I love Tony.
Yeah,
Harrison.
but what's better than
I just don't think he got it in
undisputed?
him.
What's better than undisputed? Being
Nothing.
undisputed and beating the undisputed champ at the division below. So if Crawford and Earl actually fight, they undisputed. Why not wait and let them challenge you? They smaller men moving up.
Nah, you right, champ.
Nah,
You
that's
right.
that's
And
money in the bank.
against, I think against either guy, it's a big fight.
Big fight. Big fight.
Like, you got to think about it. You got to think about the circumstances we talking about. We talking about Earl and Bud actually happening. Then we talking about Tony not just beating Tszyu,
but beating
Charlo.
Jamel.
And now we get two undisputeds facing off. That shit gonna be huge.
We talking about 10 belts, right? Because you got all four plus the rings.
From that point of view, I do agree, but you gotta know how Al Heyman works. Al Heyman, you ain't gonna be able to. You can't beat Charlo one time and run off and fight like the guy coming up. You gotta beat Charlo twice, and we seen what happened.
Not
the second time
Harrison.
when he fought Charlo.
Not Harrison, because remember, sometimes on the Al Heyman side there ain't no rematches. Porter ain't had no
Not just
rematch.
not just that, but
And Harrison is a mandatory. You ain't getting no rematch.
Mandatory.
I'm taking all them belts if I beat Jamel. Ain't no worry about Al Heyman. He can't get involved. This is a mandatory. I go to Australia, beat Tszyu. I'm the number one. Ain't nothing to negotiate other than percentage. and even that is already agreed upon.
Predetermined.
Yeah. This is a blessing. This is a blessing for Tony. That's why he better not fucking fumble, man. He better not fumble. Like Tszyu, you know, he gonna either be the dumbest motherfucker out here or earn the most respect come Saturday night. Because if he lose, everybody gonna be like, damn, you was at the door. You was at the door. You could have fought anybody, bro. He could have fought, bro. We see people bring people up. Triple G made a career off of bringing motherfuckers up from welterweight and junior middleweight. Like Tszyu could have fought. He could have fought Anthony Mundine in his hometown again at 40-something and waited his turn. He fighting a dude people think he gonna lose to. So you know.
But I mean, you have to. I mean, I feel like if I'm Tszyu, either you got to shit or you got to get off the pot. At this point in your career, you're like 19 fights. And I don't know how many you haven't lost yet. We need to know: are you the goods or are
He's
you not?
21-0.
Put you in the water.
He's 21-0.
Huh? 21-0 We gotta put you in the water. We gotta see: are you the goods or are you not?
How ironic is when Tony was 21-0, he took his first loss.
What?
Yeah, that's when he fought Willie Nelson. I'm pretty sure. Danny, you the almanac. Pretty sure. I'm telling you, I've been following this dude all his life, man. He been fucking he was with Emmanuel Stewart, man. I remember Emmanuel talking about him, man. You know, this dude was a knockout puncher when he was with Emmanuel too. Like,
TKO, KO.
Like, he knocked out Grady Brewer. Grady Brewer knocked out Fernando Guerrero on ESPN Friday Night Fights. He knocked out Bronco McCart. He knocked out Tyrone Brunson. We just had an interview yesterday with Samuel Till, who was praising Tyrone Brunson. But any boxer in the Philadelphia area you talk to about Tyrone Brunson, they're going to tell you they're the hardest puncher he ever been in the ring with.
He was 21-0 when he first took his loss to Willie
Telling you, irony, baby. Shit comes full circle. You know what I'm saying? He knocked out Antoine Smith. Anybody that used to watch motherfucking Friday Night Fights, they know Antoine Smith. Every punch he got a motherfucking sound. Tony knocked his ass out. I thought Tony was gonna knock out Willie Nelson, but that was his 21st fight. That's when he got knocked out. And He made it to the ninth. He made it to the ninth. That was a good ass fight, man. That was a good ass fight. That was on the undercard of Keith Thurman, Luis Collazo in Tampa. I went to that shit.
That's what's up. But I will say this though: two things that give me faith in Tony Harrison for his fight. Number one, the reporter was like, "Well, we heard you've been like running around, getting your cardio in." He like, "Yeah, So I feel like he's really focused because I feel like he really won't put his foot in Charlo ass just one more time. Like
I hope
they
so,
don't
man.
sit right to me that I lost to him.
I hope so. I really do, man. I hope he don't let us down, man. I really do, because everybody think he got the skill to do it. It all come down to that chin or that tank.
And that gas tank. Yep.
No, I don't think it's both. I think it's one or the other. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if he don't have punch resistance because he got no stamina, or I don't know if he ain't got no chin because he always look like he getting tired.
If I'm being honest with you, I can't say it is the chin because like when he fought Charlo, he took some hellacious punches the first and the second fight. The second fight, he just got caught a little bit cleaner. I feel like that punch would knock anybody out that night. So I don't know. I think it's a gas tank, man.
I hope it is that, because that you can improve. Chin, Tito Trinidad always went down. Amir Khan always went down. When you ain't got no chin, you ain't got no chin. You can't be Gamboa. 16 knockdowns in one career. That shit is unheard of. He going down in the fucking boxing Hall of Fame for that shit.
Yeah, man, it gotta be that because he was taking some good punches, man. I feel like late in fight he just get a little tired, and Charlo stepped on the gas just a little bit more and caught him, and like it's hard for him to recover too. He ain't the best at like clinching when he hurt. You know what I mean?
I hate to cut you, champ, but I done gave you an hour, and whatever we said has sparked a dozen or so people, so they ready to talk. I got
much love.
Art on Twitter Spaces.
Yo.
What's up, brother?
What's up, Ness? Yeah, I'm talking on the topic. I'm glad they made this fight. I'm gonna wait on to see what kind of judges they got, see if it's some world judges or whatever. But yeah, I think it's easy work for Fulton, honestly. I think he can smother his punches and he can box on the outside. So I think it's gonna be easy work. And another thing, so I remember we had a conversation a while ago about pound for pound, and I had Stephen Fulton in my top 10. So I'm trying to see where he gonna rank up after he win this fight.
Pound for pound is subjective, man. I'm sure he'll be on the list for sure because you beating the pound for pound dude, so they gotta put you on the list.
Yeah, I just want people to give him Fulton his credit because he beat like how many undefeated fighters now? Like 8, 10, something like that.
What is it that
something
many?
Like that.
8?
Yeah, I think it is 8. He been fighting under because he wasn't on like Showtime. Like he had
you
like
said 8 or 10. That's a lot.
It was a lot because it was like
that's crazy.
It was a lot before he even got on Fox.
I'm gonna check in just a second. But if you're right, that's sad that they don't use that as a promoting tool. That's like the Virgil Ortiz shit. Nobody don't promote that he 100% knockout ratio.
Yeah, but yeah, I like Stephen Fulton easy work. I just want to know because he fighting in Inoue hometown, so he gonna be down a round and a half in 2 rounds off rip. So you got to worry about that too. So you got to make it clear. It can't be you know what I'm saying?
All right, so here we go. I'm counting for you. He had a 3-0 fighter, 3-0-1, so that's still undefeated. So that's 1, 2, 6-0, 3, 8-0, 4, 8-0, 5. Okay, you embellished just a bit. He beat 5 undefeated fighters.
5?
5.
Okay.
He got 8 knockouts, 21 fights.
Shit, I'll take it. But yeah, I like Stephen Fulton easy work. I think Inoue just a little too small for him. And, but I think he'll get the bet after Fulton to move up. But speaking on Tony Harrison, I think Tony Harrison can win easy. It's just he gotta, stay focused. It's like, I mean, Zoo telegraphs all his punches. He loads up. So all Tony gotta do is just keep popping them, keep popping them over and over again. But we know how Tony get. You know what I'm saying? Like that 7, 8 round, he just start fighting different. So I don't know what's up with that.
Danny likes
but
to
that's my
call it. All right. Danny likes to call it him losing focus. That's what I question right there, man. What is it? I don't know. But let me double check if we got any super chats before I get to the calls. I see we got a lot of people. Don't hang up. We going right to you. I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anybody behind. Contrell, who we just had on the phone, $5 super chat says, "Let's go, Mr. Superbad Tony gonna spank Lil Timmy." That was another great moment. This is why I wanted to do a review on that motherfucking video, bruh. Oh my God, he called them Timmy and Timothy, and that shit got under Tim's skin. He's like, "My name is Tim. That's my full name." It's like, my name is not Timothy. He's like, bruh. He's like, "I'm not gonna call you Tim. Because calling you Tim is like short for something, and we ain't cool like that. Not yet." That shit was hilarious. King Pound for Pound Boxing with a $5 super chat says, "Your audience is Earl, Heyman, and Bud fanboys. That's all you guys cover, so all the lower weight fans go to other channels." Okay, King. We got Twigs, what's up? Twigs.
Hello.
We hear you.
No, on that morning.
You going in and out, champ.
All right. Speak on the versus David.
All right. We cannot hear you, champ. Maybe you're in a bad area. We're going out to CYP. Yo. CYP. All right. I don't know what's going on. Let's go to Al in the Bay. What up?
Yo, what's up?
What up? We hear you.
Yeah, man. I'm a brother and I like to see brothers win, but I think that Stephen Fulton is going to be a close fight. I don't think it's going to be a whitewash, or a blackwash, I should say. You feel me? So, for everybody who think Inoue is just going to get washed out, that's going to be a mistake. For Tony Harrison, I don't even believe Tony Harrison is going to win.
What? How
That's
dare you speak that into the universe?
I think Tszyu is going to pressure Tony Harrison the 5 rounds, and after the 6th round, he's going to drown him. It's going to be over. I don't think he's, because people overlooking Tszyu. That's my opinion. I've seen a couple of his fights.
So you saying Tim is better than Charlo then? Tim is better than Charlo because Charlo ain't drown him out.
That second fight he did. That first fight he kind of fighted timid and just kind of like just let Harrison come to him, and all he did was just fight off the back foot. But that second fight, he wasn't really fighting off the back foot like that. And guess what happened? He washed him out. That's the difference from the first fight to the second fight. And I think Tszyu, he's a pressure fighter. So he's going to come straight towards him. He's not going to move his head or anything like that. He's going to come straight towards him. 5 rounds. and it's gonna be a close 5 rounds. And after that 6th round, it's over. Gas tank over, chin in the air, everything. He's washed. He's done. And that's just my opinion, because it's like, I think people overhyping Tony Harrison. 'Cause I don't even believe Tony Harrison actually won that first fight with Charlo anyway. I think they gave it to him.
Tell us how you really
he
feel.
was pressuring him. I think they gave Tony Harrison that fight because he was pressuring Charlo the first fight, but Charlo was allowing him to pressure him. You feel me? That was the difference. Charlo was allowing him to pressure him. But when you see Charlo put on the gas in that second fight, it was over. He didn't even last the whole fight. So I think y'all pumping up Tony Harrison.
Danny
a little
calls
too
that
much.
losing focus. He lost focus in that second fight. He got bored.
He didn't get bored. He got washed out. He got the pressure put on him, and he couldn't handle it. You know what they say? You know, pressure breaks pipes, or it makes diamonds.
So it was
And I don't think he's a
it
diamond.
was the pressure that got him, not him
Shit,
getting
it's
clipped,
funny.
and that's when Charlo came on.
It's funny because Tony even said he's a diamond. He was a diamond in the rough. He's 1 of 1. But we got CYP.
Man, tell me y'all hear me.
I hear you.
Damn, man. Hey, whoever the caller was, yo, what's his name?
That was Al from the Bay.
Al from the Bay. That's what's up, man. I'm feeling you. You got a nod from CYP. That's an honor. And you from Cali, so that's what's up. I like your take. Man, why do we keep representing Tony Harrison of 4+ years ago? Like, when the fuck are we going to let that go? That was 4+ years ago that he beat Charlo. Okay? That's a long-ass time ago in any sport. Ask yourself, 4 years in any sport is a whole fucking contract. That's a whole Olympic span.
What? Yo. But
That's a long-ass time ago.
who just going based off that fight? CYP?
Cause everybody keep talking about, oh, he did that to Charlo. Maybe with the man, that was 2018. Like, what has he done since then? Got knocked out, struggled, and then beat some no-names. Like, Charlo has been undisputed since then. That's not even the comparison. Let that go. Like, you can't take his WBC title from him. He earned that. But that's not the Tony Harrison that's fighting. The Tony Harrison that's fighting is the dude that took that time off, came back struggling, and is on his way back. That's the Tony Harrison that's fighting Tszyu. Talk about him. Stop bringing up all that glory. That's how motherfuckers get their ass kicked. Because you start gassing them up, and they go up in there feeling like they somebody that they used to be.
So can somebody big up Tony Harrison without bringing up that Charlo fight? Cause I big him up, him up based off what I seen in the gym, champ.
No, not when you're preparing for a fight currently. You got to go by who the fuck you are right now. It's like AJ talking about what he did to Brazil and shit, and Klitschko. Brazil and Klitschko. Don't talk about that, AJ.
So that
talk about what's going on now.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not bringing up Charlo.
I mean, it don't matter though, Danny. Zoo brought it up. Zoo brought it up. If you watch the press conference, I mean, if you watch the, I know, but I'm saying Zoo brought that up. He said, "You the man to beat the man," and he said, "I think you're more skilled than Jermell Charlo." So
that's fine. That's fine. I'm not talking about Tszyu. I'm talking about every fucking person who keeps bigging up Harrison as if he's the same Harrison for 2018. Wake up, people, or you're gonna lose your money. He's not that dude no more. Nobody's that dude no more. 4 years can take away from anybody. It's not. I'm not even picking on him. Fuck yeah, I'm betting Tim. I mean, I pay attention, yo. Y'all don't pay attention. That's not the same Harrison. He's still a good shit talker, but so the fuck is Conor McGregor. When are we gonna stop being fooled by these shit talkers? Once they get their ass whooped, don't buy it no more.
He pitched the shutout.
I mean,
he pitched the shutout with Sergio.
I ain't letting the shit talking.
Sergio, great job beating Sergio.
I'm going
just
based
like
off
Adrian
what
Broner.
my eyes seen.
All right, well, I mean,
okay,
who is Tszyu? Who is Tszyu though? So it's like if
I am,
Sergio,
Tim. I'm just saying, bro.
if
like
Sergio is
I get
nobody,
you talking about the callers, but I was in the gym with Tim in preparation for this fight, and I was in the gym with Tony before he got the call to this fight. So I'm basing it off the preparation that I'm seeing with my own 2 eyes. That's why I'm putting money on Tony.
I mean, Sergio Garcia is a common opponent. You know, he had a win over Cheeseman and a win over Sergio Rabchenko. Sergio Rabchenko is a common opponent with Tony Harrison. Harrison knocked him out. Sergio Garcia fought for Fundora 12 rounds, and his next fight was Harrison, and Harrison pitched the shutout. I'm going off that performance because you're only as good as your last performance, and what we hoping is that Tony is as good as his last performance, if not better, picking up momentum off that last performance. And you know, I don't, you know, he's not old like that. Like, he's 32 years old. Like, he can certainly get a resurgence in his career. But yeah, you know, Tim thinks highly of Tony's skill. And he made those comparisons. I got Big Drew in L.A. What up?
Yo, what up, TVV?
What up?
Yo, you was calling me out, man. You said, yo, where are the hardcore fans that wanted this Inoue Fulton fight? I was a little busy, so I'm going to call it now. Yo, man, I'm excited, man. I'm proud of Fulton and Inoue, you know, giving boxing fans, setting the platform for what we need, man. People stepping up. Fulton taking a page out of Devin Haney's playbook. I'll go to your country. I'll challenge you for those, or I'll defend my belt, vice versa. That's what's up. In a way, I still got her, man. I think it's going to be a tough fight. I normally pick the Americans in this situation, but I'm happy for this fight because not only do I feel Inoue is going to win, but he's going to get a lot of recognition that he deserves because before he was in a smaller weight division. I understand that's not a very appealing, but he's moving up. He's taking on the biggest challenge he can. This is going to be a great fight. I got Inoue winning, either dominant decision, where it don't even matter his home country or whatever, or he's going to win by knockout, late round knockout. That's my prediction. I don't think it's going to matter, you know, the judges, hometown, all that stuff. If it does go to a decision for Inoue and it's a close decision, me personally, I won't count that. I'll have to give that to Fulton. If Fulton makes it that close to a decision and gets robbed, you got to give that victory to Fulton then. But either way, I'm proud of both these guys. I hope that Crawford could get this Spence fight, follow Inoue's platform, you know, undispute that division, immediately move up and undispute the next division. And I hope Crawford retires, be a 3-division undisputed world champion. So I'm excited for this fight. And like somebody said earlier, Garcia Tank, that's a casual's dream fight right there. But this Fulton Inoue fight, that's a hardcore dream fight. So I'm really excited for it. The whole next few months in boxing, it's just gut-loaded with great fights. I'm happy to be a boxing fan. Thank you, TBV. See ya.
Big Drew, appreciate the call, champ. It looks like I got the unbiased fan from Birmingham. Oh, no, from Brim.
Yo.
What up?
What's poppin', man?
What's goody?
All right, man. So let's talk this shit. The last caller was decent. CYP had a little bit of point, but you had a string of whack ass calls. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, they just be saying any fucking thing. Like, understand what the fuck you looking at. Tony Harrison, let's talk Harrison versus Tszyu first. Tony Harrison is a very skilled boxer. Problem with him is he gets lackadaisical at times and leaves himself open. He's great. Because against that fight, that second Charlo fight, I think he got knocked down. He got his shit together, and he was winning rounds. But the round that he got his ass knocked out in, Charlo put pressure on him. He got cocky, put his hands up like, that didn't do shit to me. He got to stay in the game for all 12 rounds, period. I don't know if it's a stamina issue, but he don't keep himself in the game. For some reason, he distracts himself and he makes errors and sets himself up, and that's why he lost the second fight with Charlo. All right, so I don't know if I don't think it was a stamina issue, and I don't even think it was a chin issue. It was a lack of focus.
Damn, you agree with Danny then?
It was a lack of focus. Like, because you look at that. If you go back and watch that round, Danny on fucking point. Salute to you, Danny. Cheers. Now let's talk about Tszyu real quick. Tszyu, he got a great variation of punches. Great variation of punches. He has good. He has good skill set. He finally got a little taste of being in a dogfight a little bit and having a challenge. But this is his greatest challenge that he's ever faced. So we get to find out if he's actually worthy of being able to be in front of a Charlo or not. The fight can go either way. I personally think Harrison can win by decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets knocked out as well. That's how I feel about that. I'm just going to be honest, bro, because the thing is, Tszyu throws punches well, and that's what part of Harrison's problem sometimes is somebody that can put punches together well. Tszyu puts the punches together well. He does. And if he's able to apply the proper pressure, and let's say Harrison has lost a step, and then you get deep in the waters, and he loses another half a step, he can get him out of there possibly. And Australia home cooking. So Tony Harrison got to box masterfully. You feel me on that? All right, now let me make it, because I don't want to be on too long, because I know other people calling, but I want to talk about this Fulton Inoue, because that's the fight that I'm very excited for. And a lot of American fans, you fucking trash, because we don't put no respect on this Inoue Fulton fight when Fulton out here traveling all the way to fucking Japan. Now, we do know there was no fight that he was going to get $3 million for. So I'm going to give him props for stepping up to the plate. But we realized the business of boxing, that was his best business fucking move. Fulton is a great boxer, but he been mixing it up real crucial like in his last few fights.
Chant, I'm sorry, but that was your 3 minutes, homie. That's what the bell was for. I'm sorry.
CYP counterpunch.
And that is how you get back on. Because we have so many callers, champ, we only give each person a round. 3 full minutes. You know, so if a fighter could knock somebody out in a round, you should be able to get your call off as well. But if not, you can always counterpunch like in boxing. $5 super chat and or cash app to $NESGTO or $the Boxing Voice 1 with the words counterpunch or the acronym CP, and we'll bring you back. Like CYP, what up?
Hey, hold on. I just look at that. The counterpunch is CP, right? But you already know who helped create that counterpunch. It was me. You need to change that shit to CYP. That the counterpunch be named after me. Now listen to this. Y'all trying to get in shape, you and Danny. I appreciate that. We need to start putting some push-up bets to these goddamn fights, because I'm tired of arguing and winning for nothing. Like,
you winning money. You winning money.
Fuck that.
Betting slips.
I'm talking about against you and him. You and Danny. I want push-up bets. I want them. I want them now.
Come on. I'll take some push-up bets, because let me tell you something, CYP. See, you know, you actually one of the few people who be on what they talk about, and you get what I'm saying. You've made that clear, and you've approached me, and we've bet some real money, and you know what I'm saying. I just realized, bro, like, why bet you when I could bet the casino for better odds? So I'll take those push-up bets all the time.
Let's go. What about you, Ness? What about you?
I do my push-ups in the gym, man.
Look, see, the back call, they know how push-ups go. The push-ups is on call. So no matter what you're doing, if I need them push-ups, you got to give me my push-ups. That's what make the push-ups great.
No, that's some hoe shit. Yeah, I don't do that.
No, ain't no hoe shit.
Nah.
No, well, what's hoe shit is constantly arguing, then being wrong and moving on to the next argument. You got to answer for some of this shit, man. We got to, look, hey, if Tszyu loses, who want to bet me? Anybody call in, we going to have that gentleman's bet. 100 push-up bet. I will do them whenever you say. You hit me up anytime on the call, say, shut up to RP push-ups. I do the push-ups on site simply because I lost that bet. That's how passionate I am about this dude losing. He's not the same guy.
I'll make the bet, but yeah, I ain't doing no on-call shit, bro. Yeah. I'm traumatized from the military already. You think I'm finna let a guy named Carlos tell me when to drop down? Hell to the no.
Drop down and give me 25, Danny.
Bro, and I'm gonna be honest, I could never let it be a guy named Carlos, bro, because I used to whoop my brother's ass, and his name is Carlos. No, I'm just being for real. My 21-year-old brother, his name is Carlos. I used to whoop his ass. I'm the reason he got in the gym.
There you
So
go.
you bullied him. You
Yeah,
better
man.
go
I gave him tough love, bro. I gave him tough love,
man.
I gave him tough
you're a
love,
real
and that's
bully.
why he's off to, bro. He the best 21-year-old ever.
You bullied him.
This is the last thing I want to say. Anybody in the chat or even y'all, if you can find, I want you to look up the guys who got knocked out 3 times, 3 KO losses, and redeemed the championship in the past 20 years. Past 20 years.
Well,
look that up and let me
he
know
ain't
if you
got to
find them.
redeem a championship. All he got to do is beat Tszyu. There's no championship on the line, champ. That's your call. There's no championship on the line there. We just need him to win this fight. You see, we should have never made it about Charlo, and it wasn't us. It was the one caller, Triggered CYP. Had they not brought up Charlo, he'd have been riding with
Because
Harrison.
I ain't basing it off Charlo, and I've made that clear.
Ain't nobody. Look, Charlo, he got to get past Zoo to get to Charlo. I just want him to get past Charlo. Zorro, Savannah, Georgia, what up?
Hey man, this was a great conversation. Good morning to you guys. Hey, I was looking at James. I was looking at the Crawford and the Crawford fight and Spence fight, and I was like, damn, that shit sound real good. And then everybody threw in Charlo, it kind of started knocking it down. But I had liked that part when you said, hey man, he could go against Crawford or Spence at 154 and bring those guys into 154, and it would be a nice. I think there'll be some good competitive fights right there. Him versus Charlo, I agree with Danny, man. He got kind of unfocused, and he got up out of there. Hopefully, he gets over there and gets Tszyu out of there or outboxes him cleanly so he can come back in. Because 154 needs some good fights. I think he could do it. I hope he could do it. And Inoue, Fulton, I'm really glad Fulton's going over there to get that fight going. You guys have a great morning. I'm about to head back to work.
All right, Zorro, appreciate you. Ari, Twitter Spaces, what up?
Dímelo.
Dímelo, ¿cómo está?
Chilling.
That's how you doing? Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today? Buenos dias.
Happy to
man. I just wanted to say, man, that guy, the unbiased, grim, whatever. I think he hit the nail on the head, man. I think he was spot on with his breakdowns. I think this is a fight. We're talking about Tszyu versus Harrison. Yeah, if Harrison could, like, I agree with Danny. If Harrison could stay focused for all 12 rounds and his cardio is on point, I think he could win the decision. I mean, he's an elite boxer, great skills, and we've seen Tszyu get outboxed in spots. Now, Tszyu is a great body puncher, and he does put punches well together. So it's going to be interesting. It's either, if Tszyu wins, it's going to be a late stoppage, or it's going to be Harrison by decision. The Naoya Inoue versus Fulton, man, that's a great fight. That's a hell of a fight. Very excited for that one as well. And I just wanted to point out, man, that the 3 weekends, we have April 22nd, we have Tank versus Ryan Garcia. The next weekend, we have Ortiz versus Stanionis, which is going to be a hell of a fight. I think that's a 50-50 fight. It's going to be, just action-packed fight. And then May 7th, we got Fulton and Inoue. So boxing is in great shape. I'm very excited for this upcoming fights.
What about Canelo?
Why you ignore Canelo?
Come on, man. Come on. He fighting Ryder. Come on, man.
John Ryder
come on, man.
So I don't
man,
get it.
Stop.
Hold on. So you was excited for Tszyu versus Jamel Charlo for all the belts because Tim allegedly earned his shot by beating fucking Terrell Gachet.
I didn't say that.
John Ryder arguably beat.
I didn't say that. I'm talking about. I didn't say that. I'm excited for. No. I'm excited for Tszyu versus Tony Harrison. I think that's a great fight. I think it's a fight that Tszyu could lose, and I think it's a real challenge. I think it's a great fight, and I think it's a real challenge, and it's going to prove if he could hang with Charlo or not. before getting there.
Bro.
So I didn't say nothing about Canelo.
Bro, let me ask you something.
What's up?
Because you're trying to downplay John Ryder. Who got the better win, John Ryder or David Morrell?
I mean, right now, John Ryder, he's beating people with more with more notoriety, more known names.
Okay, so it's like, Benavidez.
Man, I don't care about no John Ryder, man. I don't care about no John Ryder.
He earned his
I'm not hating. I'm just saying I don't care about him.
He the interim champ.
I just don't care for the fight, bro.
You care about Boots' interim title?
You ain't gotta care about him. You ain't gotta care about
Listen,
him.
I think Boots should fight. I think Boots should fight Villa. I think Boots. Listen. Hold on. I think.
Fight, but the same weekend you got an undisputed fight in the sport, and you don't mention that. That sounds like some hater shit.
Yeah, but the best fight that weekend is Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton, and that's not even up for debate.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about.
Fair enough, but they're both significant fights, bro.
But what I'm talking about is the best fights in that weekend is Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton.
Not if John
That's
Ryder
all I'm saying.
upsets Canelo.
Come on, man. Come on.
If John Ryder gets the upset.
John Ryder's gonna. Okay, John Ryder. First of all, John Ryder's not gonna knock out Canelo. Number one. Number two, John Ryder's not gonna get a decision if they fight in Mexico. Let's keep it 100, man. Come on. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, will John Ryder upsetting
John Ryder
Canelo,
getting cooked, bro. John Ryder getting cooked in front of Canelo home crowd.
But if he were to upset Canelo, would that not eclipse the Sunday fight?
Man, if John Ryder beats Canelo, that means Canelo is super washed. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be serious.
And the news of that will eclipse the entire month.
You just gotta realize too, it's gonna be harder for Inoue and Fulton simply because that shit ain't U.S. prime time. That's Sunday morning. People going to church and shit.
Man, we gonna be up Sunday morning watching that shit. I'm gonna be up watching that shit. From the night before.
I'm gonna be at Waffle House.
I might listen. Matter of fact, I might just take a nap during the Canelo fight and just
I knew you were hating on Canelo. Now you want to go to sleep during this fight.
Come on, man. I got to stay up for the best fight that weekend. So I got to make sure I can't miss that fight, man. Come on.
That's hilarious. What time is it
that's my
ESPN?
Yo, it's called
I think I heard something like 5 is it 5 something in the morning or something like that, or I got to check.
Yeah, but where you at, Ari? Where you located?
I'm in New York.
Yeah, so it's going to be like 8 something in the morning.
Lord, that's insane.
Like 8 in the morning,
all right.
8:30.
8 ain't bad. 8 ain't bad. If it's 8:30, I could do that all day.
Come on, Ness, you got to be up for that fight, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a live fight chat for that fight.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
So that's the thing.
Well, they didn't even say. It said early morning presentation. What time? Why wouldn't they say the time?
I mean, they usually don't when it's international to like the week of. They didn't. Showtime didn't announce the Tony Harrison fight till like this week or last week or some shit.
Well, they announced it last week, but then this week sent out.
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you, what do you guys think of Stanionis versus Virgil, man? What do you guys think of that fight?
Great fight, man. Stanionis did such a good job with Butayev. I knew that was gonna be a tough fight because he's such a little dirty, strong fighter. But Virgil's different. Obviously, he's got 100% knockout ratio. I don't know. Stanionis has a very good jab. We got to see how Virgil deals with that. I don't think he's ever fought somebody with a jab that decent.
I think Stanionis' punches are very compact. I think he's very precise. He doesn't get wild, and I think is going to be a great fight. Something that I found interesting. Broadway Joel, he interviewed Elvis Rodriguez, and Elvis sparred both of them, and obviously it's sparring. But he asked him like, "Yo, who hits harder?" And so, to my surprise, he said that Stanionis actually hits harder than Virgil. So that's going to be interesting. But that's my call. And shout out to you guys, and we'll catch up soon, man.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in.
Appreciate it.
Looks like I got Stone Bone Boxing, Colorado. What up?
What up? Yeah, man. This is gonna be a great fight. I think it's gonna be a fun fight. I just hope Stephen Fulton don't stay in the pocket too long sometimes, like he was doing with Figueroa. Figueroa had long arms, so the shots was coming slow. Inoue gonna be throwing them quick, trying to run them through the middle with little hooking, looping hooks. So it's gonna be an interesting fight. I think he got the size, the patience, and everything to deal with it. He just needs to catch Inoue when he jumps in. You can see he gets knocked down. Just catch him, because he do that little Pacquiao thing where they kind of leap in. So he got to catch him when he jump off his feet, hit him with a counter shot, and he'll be able to drop him. And if he can get some knockdown and some clear rounds, I think he should be able to pull it off. And Philly needed this right now, man, because Bosey them looking rough out here, man. They out here talking about Boots out there ducking, so Philly needed this one, man. They needed some good news because Bosey and Boots got the town looking a little. They out here talking about call us, and then we found out they did call you. Said Crawford called me. Then we found out, according to him, they did call. So they needed this one, man. So Philly, y'all back. You know, y'all had a rough couple days. Y'all back. You know, you got the future undisputed champ. I think if he stick this out, I think he could have a run at 22, and then an even better run at 26. Because by the time he get there, Gary Russell will still be out there old. I think Stephen Fulton is IQ high enough to move up and accomplish. And I think he'll be stronger. You know, he won't have to cut as much weight. So I'm looking forward to this fight. I'll be up for that fight. I'm pretty sure you'll be up too, man. We was up for Rob Brandt, wasn't we? Rob Brandt was out there fighting against what's the name? We was up for that.
Nah, I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna do a live
this.
fight chat for this shit.
For sure. All right, man. Catch y'all later.
Word. I forgot to do a poll, man. I'm doing it now. It's probably way too late. Who wins and how, man?
Oh yeah.
I forgot, man.
Oh yeah, champ.
Bruh,
and if you are tuned in, we appreciate it. Smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. We do have what?
You did something from Blue Wire yesterday?
Nah.
Really? Cause they fucking went live with my shit. You know how they do. I had something scheduled and I got back there and I seen the change. I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, Danny went live, try to go live with my shit.
Nah, champ. I ain't do that. Nah, we end of the day. Me and Bo end of the day.
Who you getting? You still ain't sent me no title for the other one. You see, I uploaded one and no.
Brother,
I
told you.
Hey, man, look, man. I told you what I need. I told you what I need.
How the fuck you want me to give you a title to a video I don't have, dude?
Bro, you know how to get in touch with your peoples, man. Looks like I got Kahari. What up, Philly?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I don't call in often, man, but I'm a faithful listener, man. You know, you and Danny, man, y'all compliment each other well, man. Ringwalk Danny, it's hot, the whole show. I'm a retired vet, man. Just retired 2 years ago, man. I'm 49, 47 years old. I'm chilling down here in South Carolina golfing. I just want to call and give my support, man. The show is hot. I love it. And I listen to y'all all the time, man. It's like nonstop. It's the best boxing show ever, dog. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, champ.
Man, appreciate you rocking out, man. Go ahead, hit some golf balls. Yo, you checked out that new show on Netflix? What the fuck is it called? I've seen a couple episodes. That new golf show. Hold on, give me a sec. What the fuck is it called? It is called.
He must be talking to him.
By the way, Danny, I'm retired from the Air Force, by the way.
Oh, yo, where'd you retire out of?
I retired out of Dover Air Force Base, bro. I was stationed at Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana. I was air transportation.
Damn, you was in Montana, bro. That sounds whack. Yo, check out Full Swing.
That was whack. No, I retired out of Dover, though. Dover Air Force Base.
Yeah, I had some buddies over at Dover. That's in Delaware, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I've been stuck here. I was stuck here in Vegas all 7 years. You know, I had my little vacation to the sandbox. But shout out to you, man. We appreciate you. Yo, check out Full Swing. It's the show on Netflix. It's a golf show. It's pretty dope. I've been fucking with it. So
Okay. All right, that's hot. I appreciate it, man. Y'all keep it up, man. It's TVV.
man,
Best boxing
appreciate
show
you, man.
podcast
Yes,
ever.
sir.
Enjoy retirement, champ, and thank you for tuning in. Spread the word. Spread the word on all social medias, word of mouth when you're out on the court, whatever, man. That's the best way to help this show. Brandon, Cincinnati.
Let me adjust my mic. What's going on, Nes Denny? How are you fellas this morning?
Levels, what up?
Man, I can't complain. You know, blessed and highly favored. As far as this Inoue and Fulton, I always say Tank and Ryan is the biggest event in boxing, but Inoue and Fulton might just be the best matchup in boxing for the simple fact that both guys have very few flaws and weaknesses. They're both fast. They both place punches well with accurate precision. They both explosive. They both can fight on the inside and outside. Only difference is Inoue might pack a little more power than Fulton, but we don't know if that power is gonna move up with him to this next weight class. So I'm interested to see it. I got Inoue winning the fight. I fuck with Cool Boy hard. I fuck with him heavy, but I just think Inoue is just a tad bit overall better. Like I said, the man's explosive. He has speed. He has power. Pinpoint precision with his shots. Places them well. Fulton places his shots well too. But that's just what makes this fight that great. Like I said, I'm very excited for this fight. Goddamn right, I'm gonna be up eating pancakes watching this shit. Turkey, bacon, and eggs, cause this is worthy of a nigga. Whether I gotta stay up all night Saturday or wake up early Sunday, I'm fucking with this one. But yeah, I got a new way winning a close match, and I hope hopefully if it's close enough they can run it back. So shout out to Inoue for not ducking the smoke. He moved right up and went for the best guy in the division. Shout out to Fulton for not letting the motherfucker tell him he can't cross the street or can't cross the pond. He said, "This is my best opportunity. This is the best opponent I can face. This is probably the biggest bag I can get. I don't want to hear shit. I'm taking this fight." So salute to both of them gentlemen for that. Like I said, this is probably the best matchup in boxing. Harrison and Zoo. I want to go with Harrison because on paper it seems like he has the ability to upset, but as much as I love him, he showed us 3 times that he's gonna fade late. So why should I put all my faith in him not to fade late this time, you know? But
That's how you
I
doing
am
it.
gonna root for him. I am gonna root for Harrison to win. I'm picking him to win, but it's just on heart. It ain't. I ain't picking with my mind. My mind is telling me go with the young, strong fighter, but my heart is telling me to go with the nigga from Detroit with the buffs, man. So I am gonna go for Harrison. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm excited. A new way fought, and like I said, I got a new way. He different, man. The man fought 10 rounds with a broken orbital bone. Got his orbital bone broken in the second round and finished the fight. Where niggas like Kell Brook and Ugas tapped out. So he's different, man. He's a little monster. But Cool Boy a beast too. So it's gonna be one of them ones, man. It's gonna be one of them ones. But I'm taking the monster. That's my call, man. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all. And protect y'all mental health. It's
All
very
right.
important. TBV, y'all have a good one.
Appreciate you, champ. Let's go.
That is all the callers and all the super chats. We will be back at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be talking about the triple header headline by Sebastian Fundora, the Towering Inferno. It's so
Yo, and
crazy.
I just want to let everybody know to head on over to youtube.com/, the boxing voice, not just for all of our live and great shows, but definitely a lot of gym content. TBV will be in the building today for a very special media workout inside of Caesar's Palace. at Culture Kings, a very well-known shop here in Vegas, where Caleb Plant will have his media workout this evening.
You ain't
So
going.
definitely be. Oh, okay. So definitely be on the lookout
Oh, you are
for all
going?
the content that Nesta ain't doing from Florida, but his guys in Vegas are doing.
I'm
Shout
holding
out to
it
us.
down on the show. I'm holding it down on the show, and you holding it down on the ground. Like that was you always loved that. That was your thing. Like you was a
Yeah,
correspondent.
that was my thing. That was my thing. But the thing is that was my thing. But now that has to be my thing. The show has to be my thing. Making sure the man Nessa's relationships that he's burnt it has to be my thing. Like,
Yo, you the new face. You don't understand. I'm getting old. Like
bro,
my
I'm
own
telling you,
son ain't into boxing. Like this gonna be Danny's when it's all said and done, right? Like I can't do this
nah,
forever.
champ. This
What
for
you mean?
you, bro.
What
This
you
for
mean?
you.
I mean, bruh, the older I get, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously I could get super old, but I'm not gonna be out there doing what you do. Like I'm on some
Nah, I
Dan
hear you.
Rayfield sit my big ass home shit, even though I done lost the weight. I done lost the weight. I'm about to go for a run, yo. Next GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch
Damn.
me on the next one. I mean, I
Brainwalk
was
Danny,
big,
the
champ. I was
boxing
big.
boys. We out. Peace. Arriba, Dirts.